regular part of our everyday lives for several months. You come out in the morning, you're running late invariably, and a little surprise snowfall caught you overnight. And you go and you're like, oh no, I don't have time to clean my windshield. And you're out there and you lose about 20 minutes. You're late to work, the kids are late to school. It's a great big hassle, right? What if you could peel winter away with one fell swoop? What if you could just peel it off your windshield? Well, you can if you have FrostGuard. And if you buy it today, not only are you going to get 5 easy payments, but you're also going to enjoy free shipping and handling. Scott Hind is back with us. Scotty, it's all about 'tis the season for gift giving and 'tis the season to get ready for winter.
Yeah, no more practical gift than this. We just got that reminder this morning, David. You and I were both talking about coming out to frost on our cars. And heck, you can't even remember where your ice scraper is this time of year. You're like, wait a minute, it's frost already? It is. And the thing is, you want that solution quick, and that's why for years it's been so popular, because it is truly a 30-second solution to a 30-minute problem.
Yeah.
Instead of coming out and scraping and swearing and, you know, cutting up your fingers and all that other stuff, how about you just peel winter away, and then your windshield's clean, the frost and snow is gone, and that means, David, your car's ready to go when you're ready to go.
But Scott, if someone's just looking at this, they're saying, okay, well, the concept makes perfect sense to me, but what's going to keep someone from coming out to my car and pulling this off my windshield and putting it on their own car?
Yeah, that's a great question. And what you have here is a security feature. It's called security panel. So over on your side, David, you'll see that swatch in there. Inside, there's a fiberglass dowel rod that is hooked into the door.
So
you
I
see
close my door
Close
with
your
that
doors.
inside.
100%. And then as long as you lock your doors, it is almost physically impossible for somebody to get that out. I am not a light guy, and I am pulling on this as hard as I can. This car is moving before I am moving, and before the FrostGuard is moving. And that's the key. It's going to be working for you while you're gone and waiting for you when you get back.
Two other issues that I love about this. It has an extra long apron in the front, so it covers your windshield wiper well, so that you don't end up with clogged snow and ice in this portion, or leaves. A lot of people use this for falling leaves.
Absolutely.
A gal I grew up with and went to church with in North Carolina sent me a Facebook message after one of these presentations. She said, David, down south we use these to keep the leaves out of
basically the gutter for the windshield. Yeah,
that would be
for
the
sure. Yeah,
call.
absolutely.
Yeah. The other thing you're going to love about this is you've got covers for the side mirrors, because it's not just enough to keep the winter off your windshield. You got to keep it off the side mirrors. This also protects them, right?
It does, and that's the nice thing. It's so easy to use. Just a little drawstring technology here. It just slides in almost like a bag, goes right over it. Heck, you want your windshield clean, you want your side view mirrors clean, so you can get going right away. This allows you to do it.
We're going to take a look at colors. I'll tell you, my mom is in North Carolina. They don't get a lot of snow there, but they get a lot of ice there. And I'm going to feel a whole lot better about mom having one of these on her car if she's in church all morning and comes out and there was kind of a rainstorm that turned to ice, right? And I worry about her having to scrape her windshield and be caught out there and all that mess and that yuck. This is the kind of thing you want to get for your family members. It's a great gift. Now, we have this in standard and extra large.
That's
is that right?
exactly correct, yeah.
And here are our color choices. Scotty, walk us through colors.
Be glad to. Black, of course, is the basic, most iconic color. If you're in doubt, go ahead and get black. But then some really cool, fun colors. You've got blue plaid here, okay? Then you come over here to crimson. Then as we come down to here, it's teal. Then we come back over here, it's tinsel, which is really fun. I actually like this pattern the most. Snowflake, really, really popular. And teal, by the way, is new this year and exclusive. The camouflage color, which both guys and gals love it. And then you've got the snow leopard down here. And we come back over here, and it's the Nordic. And the Nordic I like to call a holiday sweater for your car. It just looks cool.
Now, before we get into this, Scott, let's talk about sizing. We've got a little chart here because folks are wondering, should they get the standard or the extra large?
Great question. And because of that security panel now, you have a little bit more leeway. So if you have a compact car all the way up to about a mid-size SUV, like a Nissan Rogue or a BMW X5, something like that, you're going to want to stay standard. Now, if you have one of the bigger boys, like a Ford F-150, a Tundra, a Cadillac Escalade, get the XL. If you're in doubt, probably for the first time ever, because of the security feature, you can actually go up in size and you'll be same price and get the coverage, but try and get the proper fit, because that is the proper fit.
You know what today is? Free shipping and handling on everything, including this, and these are remarkable gifts. One Christmas I gave these to every member of my family, and it didn't mean much to them until that first snowfall.
That's what it is. They're going to unwrap it Christmas morning or whatever, whatever holiday you give it to them for, and they'll be like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And then about maybe a week, 2 weeks later, about 6:30 in the morning on a Tuesday, when there's 1/8 of an inch ice on the thing, they're like, This is the greatest thing
Yeah,
I've ever
you'll
had.
get a text message.
Yeah, you're gonna like,
Yeah.
this was awesome.
I now get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now I get
exactly.
why people
Yeah.
love this. And it works well because it's made well. Don't be fooled by the imitators out there, David. This was the original and it's made the best. 600D polyester means it's not going to tatter or fray and it'll withstand the elements.
Is this sort of like the material they make suitcases out of?
Suitcases, military grade tent material.
Oh,
It
wow.
is really thick. But the key here is this PVC lining on the back. That's going to prevent the ice, the snow, the slush from getting through, and I can prove it to you. See here on this windshield, we've got a piece of paper, right? Well, we've got this exact same piece of paper here on top of the FrostGuard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some snow on top and I'm going to put some water on top just to simulate the elements. Well, the first thing you'll notice when I put the water on is see how the water beads up and runs off the front of the FrostGuard. That is exactly what you want to see, David. That's that water-resistant technology. The second thing you'll notice here is that the paper itself has become discolored because it's wet. So if even one drop or one flake of snow got down through this FrostGuard, you would see it. Nothing. Bone dry. And what that means is your windshield's ready to go, your car's ready to go.
2,200 of these are gone. Scott, again, we're showing how easy this is. You simply just drape it over the windshield. You lock that security flap into the car by closing the car door on it, right?
Right.
Put those straps over the mirror. There, she's going to open the door and put that security flap inside. Once the door is closed and locked, it's locked. Then you put your mirror covers on the outside, and then let winter do its worst. Maybe it's a nuisance snow. You know, they call those nuisance snows 1 to 2 inches. Or here in Philadelphia, they call it a plowable snow.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So it's one of those situations where even a little bit of winter yuck on the windshield is a problem. Now, we've all passed those people in traffic that have hollowed out about a dinner plate sized circle because they didn't have time to clean the whole windshield. That's incredibly unsafe.
Unbelievably unsafe.
Because they can see only a little bit of the road and they can't see anything else, and then you run the risk of being the problem, not the solution. Let this be your solution. Look at that, Scott Hines in the car waving at you. So this is what it's all about. Peel winter off.
Yeah.
I love what you say. It's a 30-second solution to what is typically a 30-minute problem. All right, colors again real quickly, Scott?
Yes, sir. You've got the black, always great and easy to give. Blue plaid, new and exclusive this year. As we'll go to, we'll do it here, I'm sorry. Crimson right here. Then we've got new and exclusive this year is the teal. And then we've got the tinsel. Coming down here is the snowflake. Camouflage, popular with both the guys and the gals. Coming over here is the snow leopard. And then finally, the Nordic, which is like a holiday sweater for your car. No matter what the color, you can't go wrong. Be safe this winter.
Do want to mention you get a case or a holder for your FrostGuard. I don't know if we mentioned that. So you might have, and I didn't.
I did not. Thank you for
But yeah, it slips down inside this little carrier, so you throw this in the trunk of your car. What I do is I keep it in the back floorboard of my car.
Yep.
In the back seat, you know, in the floorboard there behind the driver's seat. So this works out nicely. Don't miss this. We're going to take a short break. Scotty, 3,300 are gone.
Fantastic.
Good to have you back. Now, we're going to take a short break. We've got about 25 minutes left in the hour. When I come back from this short break, we're going to continue into this last hour of Saturday Morning Gifts.